We all know how to be healthy, treat your body well with diet and exercise. The problem sometimes is the execution.
Yeah, take our fruits and vegetables, for instance. Turns out we've been eating a lot of healthy foods wrong.
Kiwi, broccoli, milk all seem healthy, but if you don't eat them correctly, you might as well not eat them at all. First, kiwis are a major source of vitamin C, omega-3 fatty acids, and DNA-repairing antioxidants. But a lot of this is in the skin. Research has shown that the skin triples your fiber intake as well as having been linked to a better night's sleep. Next, most people only eat the broccoli florets. But the leaves around the plant are actually very good for us. They're packed with vitamins A, C, and K. Also, trade in your skim milk for organic whole milk. Skim milk has very limited nutritional benefit, while organic whole milk is packed with important vitamins and minerals. And finally, stop browning or caramelizing your meats and vegetables, because doing this can actually cause your skin to age faster, and it promotes cardiovascular disease and Alzheimer's. Eat raw vegetables or lightly steamed or sautéed foods instead.
Also, don't save cinnamon for dessert. Cinnamon helps balance blood sugar levels and increases your fat burning, so try adding it to your oatmeal or maybe in your tea.
But they're not the only no-nos we may be guilty of. Jimmy, I have to ask you a question. So you get some eggs and you take a look at the label and it says eat by or sell by February 1st. What do you do with them?
Well, if it's past that day,
you toss them away.
Away.
Many of us do. You could be wasting perfectly good food. And joining us today to tell us more is Mikea Turner with WBOC News. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. So yeah, I'm guilty of it. He's guilty of. We throw away a lot of food, don't we?
And before I did this story, I was also one of those who did the same thing. But according to the USDA and other experts who've done their research, Americans waste millions of dollars every single year. In fact, 40% of food is wasted annually. And Americans are known to throw out 20 pounds of food every month.
Oh my goodness.
It's a lot of food.
That is a lot of food.
You talk to shoppers
about
food expiration dates. Do they understand them?
Most of them are a little confused about it. And again, it's not just about food safety. Most of the time when it comes to these dates, it's about the best quality. So I spoke with some consumers to find out if they knew that.
If it's things like dairy, milk, or meats, I might be less likely to use it. If it's things like crackers or cookies, I might give it a few extra days.
Now, there are labels, but there's several of them. What do they mean?
So when you say best by, you're more so talking about when's the best time to get the best flavor. So that date doesn't necessarily mean that the food isn't safe or that it's old. It just means it may not taste as good as it did a few days before. Now, sell by, you'll see that on a lot of packages too, but that's more so for the manufacturer. It tells the grocery store, how long to keep a product out on the shelf. And use by, you won't really see that too much because it only applies to really one food product that we're not going to talk about just yet.
Okay.
All right. Now the sell-by dates, as a matter of fact, I don't know if we can get a shot of this. We'll give it a shot here. This date actually says December 25th of
Christmas.
2014. Good grief, that's almost 2 months ago. And you're telling me that...
I'm telling you that it's perfectly safe to eat. It just may not taste as great as it did before December 25th.
Not as best as it could have.
Yeah.
Probably a little extra crunchy.
Okay, so those are potato chips. You mentioned that different foods have different dates applied to different foods. What about something like eggs?
When it comes to eggs, they're actually good for an extra 3 to 5 weeks after you buy them and you store them. So they're still good after that date, passes.
Okay, and what about if you put things in your freezer? I know I put a lot of meat in my freezer.
Oh yeah, that's definitely your safe bet. Foods in the freezer can last for months after they're stored. So it's perfectly good there, especially when it comes to meats and other foods. Jimmy's enjoying this.
I know you seem to be fine.
I believe in thorough research.
Okay, all right. Now you mentioned there's one food that only has the use by date.
Correct.
And you're not going to let us know.
And it's the only product that's federally regulated. So you'll have to tune in later to find out.
We look forward to seeing your story, The Dilemma of Dates, tonight on WBOC News at 10 on Fox 21. Mikea, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I have. One food that definitely won't get wasted is what we're making in the Delmarva Life kitchen, veal meatballs with golden raisins. That's next. But first, we're focusing a lot on food. Maybe you're interested in organic products. Dr. Oz helps us go shopping.
Hi, I'm Dr. Oz. Confused about when to buy organic fruits and veggies? Here's a simple rule to follow. Check the skin. Thick-skinned fruits and veggies like citrus fruits, bananas, and mangoes don't have to be organic. If you can peel them, non-organic is just fine. Thin-skinned fruits and veggies like strawberries and apples and lettuce, on the other hand, they're best bought organic.